Good morning. Time in Barbados is approximately 6:05, and it's time to come out of meditation mode and get ready for our vlog. Good morning to each and every one of you. Welcome to rainy, beautiful Barbados. You know, last time I was down here and we did a vlog, I ended at this point. Someone said, please continue. So today we are continuing. And as you can see, we have a few showers of blessings. A beautiful, beautiful morning. Absolutely fantastic. Only problem is that when I was ready to show off and I went in to see, it rained and I had to run back out for the umbrella. So I guess you all get away from that piece of showing off this morning. But it doesn't mean that my showing off is going to come to an end, because my morning has just started. Good morning to each and every one of you. Before we move from here, I'd like to do our serenity prayer, because I think it's a beautiful, beautiful location. I'm going to actually just spin us around so we can have a vantage point of the other direction. A little bit of smoke coming over there from someone burning some stuff that I raked up this morning on the beach. Not the most pleasant smell for like 6 a.m. But anyhow, no problem. It's a part of life. So we go on with that. We're going to say our serenity prayer now. And we're just going to pray for ourselves, of course. And we're going to pray for peace for the whole world. Hopefully, those that are in power that can make changes to the world will also go by this prayer as well. Understand that they are nothing except for one of these grains on this beach. Good morning to each and every one of you. So we're going to say our serenity prayer now. Please join us if you would like. If not, we'll be back to you in a couple of moments. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Don't worry, folks. We're going to be on the other side of that smoke in a couple of seconds' time. I pull out my business card to give to that lady who was walking at the beach, but it was not to be, because serenity prayer came into play, and that's the most important thing for me at the moment. Just to pray for my peace and my serenity, because without following God, I am a total mess. I had 50 years of absolutely being in a mess, so it's time now for me to straighten myself out and walk the right line, correct path, and the way that I am definitely led on this journey. Now, you know me, I like to show off a little bit, so don't mind all the smoke in the background. I'm going to erase that from your vision right now. You can look at me and forget about there. Good morning to each and every one of you. No, I did not go to Oysons last night. I was all ready to go at about 8:30, all hyped up and stuff, and I say, you know what, if I go there, I'm going to be in a waste tomorrow morning. And everyone knows by now that this journey is the most important thing in my life. God is always first for me. So I know that I'm supposed to come out here and give you the absolute best of myself, because that's what I'm asked for. Sometimes that will not be that great, because I might be sad, or I might be a little bit down, or a little bit tired. But that still does not mean I'm not going to give you the best of myself. I can give you the best that I can possibly muster at that moment. So good morning to each and every one of you. It's so nice to see you all on board this morning. Have 40 people right on with us at this moment. And I know that's going to build, but either which way, we're going to have a lovely morning. I'm going to walk with you all. I'm going to show you some beauty. We're going to continue our walk along the Holetown area in the direction of Heron Bay. So get ready for that. Hope you have yourselves all together. Hope you have your popcorn. Hope you have your drinks. And I hope you have your sunblock. You not need that, but I hope you have it anyhow, because it's part of your beach kit. So here we go. Beautiful morning. Now, I did say this morning we were going to go somewhere where we could see our beautiful selves. And that is because we're God's creations, and therefore we're all beautiful in His eyes. And therefore we are beautiful. So I'm just going to put on my backpack here. I got to get my formal attire. I don't like wearing this three-piece suit, but don't mind. I have it on today, so I'm going to be happy with it, because in case it rains, we're not going to stop our show. We're going to continue with it until we're finished. So off we are going. Sand is building back down here beautifully. We all know what happens in summer. It's absolutely lovely. This morning I'm going to be tugging on the heartstrings of many people, because I know Holetown is one of the more popular spots Now I am walking on the matrimonial tree. There is no rain dripping off it at the moment. If not, I would have up my umbrella, or I would definitely avoid it. A little smarter than that. I do practice what I preach when it comes to matrimonial for sure. No matter how hungry I get, I am not going to eat one of those berries. Water conditions this morning, absolutely perfect. Beautiful, beautiful waters. We're about 2.5 hours out of before it becomes low tide. So right now we are seeing sort of like more of a mid-ish kind of tide. So this beach is not at its full size right now. It will be much larger around 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. That is the ultimate low tide time. In case you're not familiar with where you are, in case you're a South Coast person, when you come here in the island, you don't explore the West. We are directly in Holetown area. We are behind the police station and the branch library, and where they have the Holetown monument. You can see that on the road. There are many different ways to get down here to this beach. The one is, I would say the best one is to park somewhere out by Massey. Don't tell Massey that I told you to park in their car park. But anyhow, park somewhere out by Massey, or somewhere in this general area, and walk through and come on down. There's a beach bars here, there's mimosas here. There are many different options and facilities down here. Washroom facilities just down at Church Point. There are also some in the Holetown area as well that you can utilize. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. As you can see, golden sands of the West Coast. Absolutely beautiful. I was so happily surprised this morning when I came down here and saw this entire area cleaned up. Last time I was down here, it needed a lot of work done on it, but it was actually being cleaned up beautifully. All nicely manicured up inside. One little area where they're collecting leaves and stuff, but really, really looks good. Now this is the access that comes down through 1st and 2nd Street to the beach here. I wouldn't recommend coming down here. Parking is limited. Also, guys use down here to launch and to bring back in their boats. So you don't want to be parking anywhere down here because there's a lot of action that goes on with trailers and stuff. So I wouldn't recommend here as being one of these spots that you drive and park. Certainly you can walk through here. That is not a problem. This is just to the south of Mango Bay. I'll show you that in a couple of minutes time. Here's this guy here. Good morning, sir. How are you? I see you got all your children on the beach with you this morning, having a good time, man. You have your kids with you on the beach this morning? Yeah, buddy. All right, blessings to you, huh? Respect, man. Beautiful, beautiful day. You can see there's also some construction going on here on this section. This has been like sort of like sitting down for a little while, but they're actually doing some building now. I know that my friend Carolina is on here, and I know that she must be enjoying this morning because this is where she'll be in just a matter of days' time. I don't know if you all saw the EMC logos as we were passing. I have them all over this beach. They're all in strategic positions where the high tide would not take it out. So hopefully they'll be around for the entire day now. I'm not going to talk and walk all the way down the road because I'm going to be going in to see for our second official dip. First one was very rushed. I only got about waist deep and had to run back out quickly. I was looking to really do some showing off this morning. I was going to do some freestyle strokes for you to let you see the speed and the endurance that I have, but you know it is. The rain came and stopped that play. So another thing. Drop off this morning. Pretty severe. I would say 1.5 feet to, well, not really that severe. 1.5 to 2 feet drop off. You will probably have to crawl out if you have any problems or if you have difficulties. But remember, the trick to the West Coast is come in with a surge. Come up onto the leveler sand and then get your way up from there. Don't try and walk out. Or if you are walking out, you see a little swell coming in. Hop on that swell and utilize the power, natural power to get you up onto the beach. Makes it a lot easier. Alright, I'm going to give you a 360 spin here. First water 360 spin for day. Don't know how many we'll have, but it is definitely the first one. Might be the only one, but still the first. And here we go. A nice, slow, easy, relaxing weekend 360. Hope you all enjoyed that. In the distance here, that barrier that's being put up is surrounding what was Discovery Bay. I think it's called Starfish. I'm not too sure if I remember correctly, that's what it's called. I will call it better when it's put up and the name is up. How does that go? But anyhow, we're going to call it Discovery Bay, where Discovery Bay was. We also call this bay, although we're in Holetown, we call this Discovery Bay because Discovery Bay was one of the first hotels that was in this location. So everyone just called it after the hotel, as it's done on most of the beaches in the island. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I just want to show you the water conditions. Transparent. It's like looking through glass this morning. It is absolutely beautiful. It is perfect. Water temperatures this morning, I can let you see my face when I tell you it, because I want you to see the honesty in my eyes. Hopefully my glasses are not all shaded because of this brilliant sunlight. No, mine is no sun. Barbados is beautiful, full stop, as you can see. I do not bring you things I do not believe. I honestly believe this is a magnificent place. But anyhow, my honesty is the water this morning, about the same thing as the outside air. I would say equivalent to that for sure. There's no difference really in it. You can always feel the moisture on you, but really no difference. Very calm conditions for those that are unable to see it, that are listening to our commentary this morning. Conditions this morning are pretty much glassed off. Very slight little ripple from the winds on the water, but pretty much like a mirror effect conditions. Very light breezes. The clouds that are moving overhead are moving from the southwest up to the northeast over the island. We are seeing quite a bit of movement this morning, satellite imagery. It's just the higher elevations, the wind speeds up there, and the wind currents and stuff pulling them in that direction. But it is a beautiful day here. We have some overcast conditions, but again, hopefully it is not only Sahara dust, hopefully it is rain, because we do need rain. As you know, we have the purest water in the world. Everyone comes to Barbados on a cruise ship to fill their ships there before they move on. Purest water in the world. So, and the only thing is, it's just processed and kept clean going through the different reservoirs here, but we need that. Ooh, here we have some fish jumping. Let's see if we can get them again. Quite a big set of fish. Now we're on the inside of a groin that's being dropped here to help trap some sand, but it's also become a heaven for fish life in this area. There are two of them in this immediate area, one off of Mango Bay and one off of what was Discovery Bay. Both of them have on a lot of beautiful little reef fish. So if you are not too great at snorkeling and you don't want to go too deep, or if you just want to relax in a snorkeling area to come, any of these groins in the west coast now have a lot of sea life on them. But I know for sure this does, because we have done some snorkeling here in the past. It's just beautiful this morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. I know for sure that it's a Saturday and everybody's probably wanting to rest and sleep in a little bit, but thank you for making the effort to get up this morning and join us. We have quite a bit of fish movement here. The larger fish obviously just, and the smaller ones you can see. This is the bigger one that's turning here at the moment. They're obviously feeding this morning. It's beautiful. All right, we make our way back up. First sea bath under the belt. Now this morning there was a not sunrise, I would say a pre-dawn lighting that was absolutely glorious. There was reds and oranges. Now I did get a little shot when it was coming down the Mighty Grinder Highway. I had wanted to do one earlier on, but I was just a little concerned about time. I did leave a little late this morning, and it's not that I was overslept or anything. I was just relaxing and taking it easy like a weekend morning. And I took one from the Mighty Grinder Highway. I'm hoping that my sister from the east, or Miko, would have taken one this morning, and that they will share that beautiful scene with you. It only lasted, I would say, maybe about 10 minutes. And after that, it just lost all of its reds and its yellows that it had. But it was absolutely on fire. Beautiful, beautiful conditions. Now, Eddie and friends, I know for sure that this is your hotel. So I know this morning you're going to walk this beach with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk with you silently for a couple of seconds and go up a little bit higher. We can actually have a nosy for our conductor, because you know he wants that. And this is where we will have someone staying really soon if they're back in the same location again. Not calling names, so I won't tell anybody who, where, staying what. Mango Bay. It's really, really nice. It's when you're coming from the roadside, you won't see anything at all. There's really nothing to be viewed from the roadside. So when you're coming down here, please don't be deceived. Take a walk on the beach, have a look at it. Maybe it's somewhere that will interest you because of its location and the pristine sea conditions are down here. Beautiful. All right, so here's our silence. Hey, I almost forgot about that. Hold tight. Here we go. Now that's simply stunning. I will tell you, down here, absolutely beautiful. This place has grown on me a lot. I never really looked at Holetown as being a beach to come and hang out on. I did at Discovery Bay a few times. That's one of our favorite beaches as well. And as you can see, we are here, and we are large, and we're in charge for sure. The island's still looking fairly good. It really hasn't dried out completely yet. Hopefully a little bit of rain sprinkles will come. It seems to be clearing now, so I'm not too sure what rain we will get today, but we did get a little sprinkle earlier on. I know coming on the south coast, like around the Garrison area, through Bridgetown, had a lot of rain this morning. Just one big shower, but a lot of rain fell when it was coming on. Extremely wet in that area for sure. Just to give you a bearing, if you're a landside person as to where we are, you will notice when you're coming over the bridge just after Line Grove Lifestyle Center, going north, you will go over a bridge itself. This is the actual bridge in the Holetown area as well, known as the Hole, that everybody referred to as Holetown. Alright, so gives you a bearing of where you are. When you go over that bridge, this is the waterway that runs between what was Discovery Bay and 1st Street and 2nd Street. So that will give you an indication of where we are as in relation to the relation to the land side. You know, there are many times that I'm on a live vlog and I say something that I wish I could erase, but unfortunately I am not blessed with that gift. So that would be nice. I can always correct it before you all realize I said something wrong. Anyhow, we're going to continue going, because the thing about the live is that you're getting exactly what it is. There's no glorified or photoshopped. You're seeing the absolute stunning beauty that we're experiencing right now. If you were walking here with me, this is what you'd be experiencing. Now, I see Trish has reminded me, so before I forget, because you all know already, I'm Mr. Forgetful for sure. Remember what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is Family Reunion Day. We're going to be gathering at the festive beachfront lounge, and our master entertainer, Mr. Impact, will be there performing for us. So if any of you are on the island, I'll be there around 4 o'clock tomorrow. We had a good turnout last week. Don't expect the same turnout again, but if you're there, please come and join us. I would love to meet you all. I'd like to say hello. I'd like to share some sand with you. Watch it, because I'm coming for a hug. So remember, if you don't want a hug, hand up. I don't take offense to that. Put your palm up and I will understand exactly what you mean. But if you want a hug, open your arms, because I'm coming in for it for sure. And that doesn't only mean ladies, you know. Guys, you all are my family. You all are my friends. This is how I, as a Bajan, show my love, and that's through a hug. So be prepared for that. Now this little road, there's a little road that comes through here by Art Studio Apartments. Just again, we're just to the south of Sandpiper. This is a little lot that used to have on a home on it, that the entire foundation had cracked and stuff over the years, and therefore they have moved that. I'm not sure who actually owns this land, but right now you can still come down here and park at the moment. I don't know what it will be like in the future, if this will be closed off from the public. I'm not really too sure, but if you want beach chairs and stuff, this guy vends beach chairs and everything basically that you would want for the beach. So if you're coming down here, you only have a towel, come on over, take a little time on this beach. It is beautiful. This is where my angel and myself come many times and stop if we're on an island drive just to take a little dip in the sea, because the conditions here are absolutely beautiful, and we can reverse just here and enjoy the sea view as well and eat our fruit usually. It's really a lovely morning, really beautiful. I saw this family down here, and you see when I came down early this morning from the accent, it sounds they're from England. I didn't speak to them too much, but they were enjoying the sea, and they were, you know, I was telling them there's no better time to be in the water than in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice what I preach. Here we go again. We're going back in the sea again. Yep, I know it's only 100 yards or so, and we're back in the water. Jeez, you, I hop between metric and imperial like nothing. So that's when you have a couple of years under your belt, when you were raised under one system and then the other one came in. You can run between the two for sure. I still like to use both, because we have folks around the world that use different systems for measurements and temperatures, etc. So I want to make sure that we also relate to them sometimes. Just a beautiful morning. Now here, as you'll see, the two buoys again on the outside are white markers. This is where you will find hobie cats, you'll find catamarans, you'll find power boats coming here and collecting their guests who are usually dropped on the same parking spot that I showed you behind. This is where a lot of folks get picked up from when they're doing some sailing along the west coast, especially if you're sailing a stiletto. This is also known as a stiletto bay. Rabbit, good morning to you, my brother. I know for sure that you must be in heaven when you see this place here. This is where you have been born and raised, literally, on these catamarans out here. Now, we just talked about being unable, hear me, as though you were in this conversation. All right, but I still can go back with that. We just talked about how we are unable to change a live vlog. So sometimes on live vlogs, we have to take a little bit of a chance, and we're going to do that in a minute's time, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can go over here and maybe talk to these folks a little bit about what their morning has been like. So we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. If we do get an adverse reaction, well, you know me, I'm just going to cover it and move very gently and politely. But I certainly want to take the opportunity for you to hear what they're experiencing in Barbados at this time of morning. So I'm going to go here and talk to them right now, hopefully. So I don't see any stones around. If they were Bajans, I'd be real concerned if there were rock stones around. They might pelt at me. But we're going to go over here and say good morning to them. So just let me turn on my microphone. Something different, something fresh for Barbados, something fresh for the vlogs. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We're doing a live Facebook broadcast, and I was telling everyone about how I saw you down here this morning in the sea from real early. Are you all having a good time?
We are, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I see everyone is really enjoying themselves this morning. All of my friends from around the world are saying good morning to you all.
Morning.
We do this live broadcast every day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a business card up here for you. Well, not a business card. We actually call it our May Day card because it is May. And I'm going to put it up here for you. You can have a look at it because you will be on Facebook Live later on.
Okay.
So you can have a look at it and say good morning to yourselves.
Perfect.
Okay? And take home a souvenir for you from beautiful, beautiful West Coast. Have a great day and thanks very much.
And
Okay?
you.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay, bye. So as you can see, it went down well. Wasn't too sure, but the folks are really, really nice and enjoying their day and happy to spread their smiles. As you can see, little kids having a ball then. So I'm going to put a business card up here for them, and then hopefully they will find it. Anyway, we'll see. All right, you all already know me. I'm luring people in money in the bag and telling them that they're filming on a morning. So good morning to you all. Okay, folks, I'm just going to put it here, okay, on this chair. Okay, perfect. Good morning to you, sir. How are you this morning? Wonderful. Beautiful conditions down here. Right here, guys?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll just put it on the phone, okay? Thank you. Yes, we are going to make sure, our journey is to bring as many people with us as possible, to show people what the EMC is all about. I'll show them how this world could be. Let us be the sort of like icons of peace and happiness and love and friendship, because that is what we strive for every day. So it would be nice that we will be looked upon in that way by everyone that comes on and views the vlogs. I know that there are a lot of people in this world that would be happy if they could view this or are unaware of us at the moment. But don't worry, we are going to spread the word bit by bit, not through advertising, but through what we show. And that's the beautiful thing about it. So a lovely hotel, as you see, called the Sandpiper Inn. It's just called the Sandpiper now. This is one of the older hotels down here as well. When I say older, I mean long. It's been here for a long time. Always doing refurbishments and upgrades on it. Absolutely beautiful. I know we may not have had steady vlogs in the beginning without our gimbal, but if you go back to like the early days of when I first started the lives, I know it's not as beautiful or as nice because we had different equipment, but it still gives you a sense of what COVID did to this place. There were no umbrellas on these decks. There were no beach chairs on the beach or on the deck. There were no people on the beaches. It was absolutely abandoned. It had a very eerie feeling because Barbados, I have never really seen it like that in my life. Not through Desert Storm, not through anything. We always had visitors here. But unfortunately, COVID took a turn on everyone. It didn't single out a few, it went at everyone. This is a beautiful area, absolutely beautiful. What makes it even nicer is along this west coast area, especially in the Holetown, is they've made a lot of boardwalks. There are boardwalks. Oh, strategic positioning. There you go. Position is the art of what? Say it. Gunnery. There you go. I'll say it for you. That's not going to wash away in any hurry. Alright, so I was saying about the boardwalks. There's some lovely boardwalks that have been laid along the west coast. They're not continuous, but in many areas where you cannot walk on beach anymore because there's no sun, there are lots and lots of boardwalks along down here. There's one that starts here that goes right down to Coral Reef Club and Colony Club into Heron Bay itself. So all along this area here you can walk. As you can see, these groins have most definitely had an impact down here. All this beach here was not existing just up to a couple of years ago before they dropped these groins. This has all been captured since then. This is a beautiful, beautiful little bay here. You know what we're going to do? Going back and you see again. Morning to you, sir. Sounds of birds still around. Don't mind, the rain seems to have them a little bit quiet this morning. Must be all sleeping. But we're not going to allow that to happen. Alright, so before I go in, you see, I'm going to give you a photo op. Because we haven't done any of those for the mornings yet. And if I don't give you one, Miss Kier is going to contact me later on and say, Nicholas, what is going on with you? You're forgetting everything. So before she does that, let me take this photo op for you and let you have a look at this. Now, we are the only people in the world that I know of that offer you 360 spins and that offer you EMC photo ops. And these are photo opportunities where they're actually in motion. You're not seeing a still photo. We're bringing you a filmed and video of motion in its own way. Here we go. Whew, that 20 seconds seemed like an eternity. That was like forever. Well, I'm having a wonderful time. I'll tell you, this week has been a lovely week. I have spent all the time with you all, as you all know. I've exhausted myself trying to get videos to you all. I gotta blame somebody, so I'm gonna blame you all, as you all would have seen yesterday on my write-up. So I've done everything I can do this week to bring you the beauty and the peace and the tranquility of Barbados. And it's really up to you. You know, I can show you the most beautiful and peaceful scenery in the world. And if you're not feeling that way, then you're not going to appreciate it for what it is. So all I can say is, if you're not feeling the peace and serenity at any time, please join us. Come and talk to us. Come and talk to your family. That's why it's important, if you're viewing this morning and you're not on my friends list, please send through a friend's request, because you'll be able to chat with all these lovely people. You'll be able to get your spirits lifted anytime you're down by all of these amazing people. EMC all have the same thing in mind: positiveness, happiness, love, care. And one thing for sure is, we live with gratitude. That is for sure. We're all grateful for what we have, or we strive to be. You know, we're not perfect. No one is perfect. We always say that all the time. Only God is perfect, and we're certainly not God by any means. So we will leave it to Him and His powers to deliver us into the kind of day that we're hoping that we will have. And if we're not having that kind of day, well, it's us that's not having it, because He's given us life. He's awoken us this morning. He's given us all this beauty. You can look around where you are living right now. There's beauty all around. You may have just got accustomed to it and don't see it anymore, but it's time to open your eyes and see it, and be happy and be grateful for the blessings that are being bestowed on you. God can bring everything to us. It is up to us to see it, to feel it, and to appreciate it, and then to spread all of that appreciation and love and kindness. I hope you all had an amazing week with us. I certainly did. I know our care team did. So on behalf of our crew, we're going to name them all for you this morning. Our care team, our Munch Kings, and our Hall of Famers. And on behalf of each and every one of the EMC members, to anyone that's viewing this morning, whether you're an EMC member or not, we love you all. Come and join us in love and in peace. Enjoy the day with us. Enjoy the morning with us. And as I said before, I am a Bajan. If you come around me and I'm meeting you for the first time, or if I see you even 100 times and I want to share love with you and kindness and friendship, you're going to get a hug. So protect yourself. Put on your Kevlar suit. Put up your sign and hold it up. No hugging. If not, I am coming in for one. So don't be offended because I give you adequate notice. If you see me, I am coming for a hug because that is the way I give you my love. That is the way that God has asked me to live my life, to show everyone love, care, kindness, peace. Have a great day, everyone. I'm going to come back around again and just give you a talking 360. There you go. And then we're going to stop this morning with this spectacular view. Give you the opportunity to say goodbye to everyone and give you the opportunity to breathe in this peace and serenity from the beautiful island of Barbados. See you all later. I'm the Bajan Warrior, and this is the beauty of Barbados through my eyes. Have a great weekend, everyone.